Hey folks, Daily Landsblog, and a day after I kind of ranted and raved about the stigma, I'm still just as mad and maybe even more mad because it's just become so painfully clear to me that no one admits they're part of the problem, that here we are trying to change the way people see mental health, trying to reduce the stigma so people will have the confidence to be able to share their struggles. And yet the fundamental problem that exists is that nobody thinks that they're the cause of this. Nobody thinks that they're a problem. And I really find that the analogy to racism is very accurate. So how do you say it? I would say it this way, that people who are racist will say, well, you know, I'm not a racist. First of all, everything starts with that. I'm not a racist, but you know, black people, well, they don't really want to work. And let's face it, they do commit a lot more crime. So I'm not a racist, but that's just the truth. And that horrifies me to say that. And I hope you understand the context that I'm putting that in. But it's the same with the stigma. Hey, I don't believe the stigma, but come on. You know, Michael's got this illness and he talks about it all the time and he says that it was difficult to get out of bed. Come on, Michael, really. I mean, I get it, but you know, the bottom line is you got to appreciate the fact that you have these great surroundings, you have this great life. I mean, okay, it's time. I mean, that's the way people think. And how are we ever going to beat the stigma if people don't acknowledge that they're part of the problem? So now my mission is to get people to say, okay, you know what? Maybe that is me. And maybe I carry myself in a certain way around people that would prevent them from sharing. And this all stems back to the death of someone that I had never met before, but that I heard about through a SickNotWeak family member. And it stems back to the notion that he could not share because he was ashamed. And that is heartbreaking, that is tragic, and it pisses me off. Because all the work that's being done, we still come back to this. You, and you know if I'm talking to you, you are part of the problem. Accept it, learn from it, and move on. You are part of the problem. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because we need to be here. And apparently, okay, Brando, come on in. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. He knows when I'm upset.